Clover Fresh milk is the #1 milk brand in SA, made with love by Clover.
Well, it's always fantastic to be chatting to those making a difference in our community. So thank you very much to Lauren and her team. Now, I've got a quick riddle for you in the kitchen. What's fresh, creamy, superior in quality and comes packaged in the color blue? Well, it has to be Clover Fresh milk, of course. And speaking of which, all this blue talk got us thinking about something delicious, something definitely not borrowed in something blue. And our Clover Fresh milk blueberry pie is the perfect dessert for, it's in a bowl of, it's a bowl of comfort, basically, Nicole. And we're going to be teaching everyone at home how to make it. Hopefully very easy, very quick, as all recipes are in the kitchen.
100%. So this is a easy, quick recipe, like you said. It's all going to go into one bowl, into one dish, in the oven, and cooked. That's how simple it is.
And I'm a massive fan of blueberries. They are in season right now.
So delicious.
Goodness.
I mean, look at this. I actually added a little bit of extra because we've got a wider here, and I couldn't stop picking on them. They are so delicious.
Oh, so you actually depleted like half the bowl. I'm joking.
Maybe just a quarter.
All right, so you got your blueberries in.
Yes, you can use fresh or frozen, depending on what you find locally or in your stores. You can always find it in the frozen section as well if you don't find them fresh.
Okay.
So I would find that it is nice to, even when they are in season, buy a little bit in bulk and then freeze them up, you know, because they are cheapest at that point.
What did you just add there?
So I just added our corn flour. So that is when you're making a pie, you want it to be saucy and like almost like creamy and thick.
Yes.
So because we're adding our clover milk in and we've got a little bit of caster sugar, you want it to thicken up a little bit. So as soon as this hits the oven and reaches temperature, it thickens up into a slurry.
Okay.
So we're going to add a little bit of caster sugar just to balance out the tartness with the blueberries.
Would you be able to use any other alternative sugar, brown sugar,
You could use
normal granular white sugar, or maybe even a sugar substitute?
For this one, I would prefer to, if you had to use white sugar, you could use brown sugar as well. You are going to get like almost like a stickier toffee-like texture. Yeah. But I find the caster sugar distributes nicer into the sauce, and it just melts quicker because it doesn't bake for that long.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Got
so
it.
just to bring out the beautiful freshness of the blueberries, we're going to add some lemon zest, something that we love using in baking and in all our dishes.
That's going to help the flavor pop a little bit more.
Yeah, and then, you know, you're going to drink this lemon juice afterwards and bulk up that vitamin C. Don't
make some lemonade.
Exactly.
With the blueberry pie. How about that?
100%. So we're going to add a 1/4 cup of cream going in here. Then our Clover full cream milk, I'm going to add a 1/2 cup.
Okay, good. In a lovely new blue bottle, of course.
100%.
Still the same creaminess, deliciousness, superior quality.
Then you're going to add a little bit of your vanilla. And this is going to be the hardest part, is literally mixing it all up.
Mixing it together, okay.
So you just want to make sure that all that corn flour is distributed, because you don't want that corn flour to be like almost like thick clumps, you know.
Okay, yes, yes,
because
yes.
it will stay thick clumps when you bake it, so you don't want that. So you just make sure it's mixed beautifully. So it's going to be a nice creamy blueberry filling. So you're going to add it into a pie dish. If you don't have a pie dish and you've got a cake tin, use a cake tin. Yeah.
And you wouldn't need to line the cake tin with any baking paper or anything like that, hey?
Or
would you want to do that?
You could, but because this is quite a wet mixture, I'm worried that it might seep into the baking paper. Yeah. So now this is where the cool fun part is. So we made a little lattice pattern over there. So if you don't know what lattice is, it's just the almost looks like the fancy, like, you know, the old English pies and the cherry pie sitting at the edge of the window. That's kind of the look.
I think in Afrikaans they call it to vleg.
To vleg.
Like it's a vlegsel.
Yeah, the vlegsel is like the
yes, a weave kind of thing.
Yes,
You've woven them together.
Basically, yeah.
You call it a lattice.
A lattice.
Lattice.
Lattice, yeah. So
lattice.
We're going to keep our spacing nicely like that. And then you're going to take your other one, and then you actually want to cut this or just break it in half, because we need a very short one at the end here. Then you take alternating ones. So you take one.
Okay.
Like
okay.
Okay. So don't be freaked out. We're just going to take another one. So I think the spacing over there will be nice. Then you bring them back.
Okay, only the alternating ones.
Yeah. So now you take the opposite ends. So the ones that you didn't.
Okay.
Okay. Are you following?
I'm following.
Then you're going to take another one.
So you're going to lay that down.
So a nice gap.
Take the same ones back.
Now we're taking these ones back.
And then you're going to take the other ones, the alternating ones, and take them over.
Yeah, so you just keep this going, just like that. And you'll see how quickly it comes together, and it's so worth the effort, guys. It looks impressive. It is impressive, and it looks harder than what it is. I mean, you saw how quickly I can put this together. So you're going to do that, and then you trim off your edges, and you always want to brush your pastry with a little bit of egg wash just to give it that beautiful golden color like you got there. It's almost like a glaze. So you're going to glaze this up, pop it into a 180-degree oven for, I say, 15 to 20 minutes till it's nice and golden brown.
Lovely stuff. A blueberry pie, right and suited for the time. Make one, you know, for dinner tonight as dessert. And of course, it's beautiful, absolutely delicious and very, very healthy. You can get the recipe on our website, expressoshow.com. Here's a quick recap.
Made with love by Clover.